Well, greetings from St. Paul's Lutheran Church. I'm in a location here in a spot that I never saw or knew existed here before yesterday when Cantor Hildebrand took me back into this little fortress of solitude. That's not the technical name for it, but this is part of the organ chamber. But what you can't see behind that huge wall of pipes for this magnificent organ here at St. Paul's Lutheran Church. It's a little quieter than out on the street. There are less distractions and kids with bikes riding by in the midst of recording. But I'm sitting here in the, I guess you could say, the bowels of Big Bertha, our organ of 56 ranks. There are 3,639 pipes, and I did recount and recheck them. So 3,639 pipes that have been are now current through many editions over the years. This is a very famous organ, famous musicians. I know Pastor Radke talked about the other St. Paul's, the St. Paul's in London, the cathedral chorus that came to sing at St. Paul's back in the 80s one time. We do take for granted the magnificent musical leadership of Cantor Hildebrand and our musicians. Boy, we just had a mini bell choir here a couple of weeks ago, and Craig Linnemeyer playing our trumpet fanfare on our live streamed Easter service several weeks ago. It is our blessed Eastertide, and our songs are lifted up in praise to God. I'm thinking here of Psalm 98, a psalm that is whose sole purpose is the praise of our victorious God and his marvelous works. We are mindful of the defeats of life and the discouragements that we are experiencing in these strange times, and yet here this psalm sings so loudly, a beautiful Easter psalm. Thanks be to God that he is victorious for us, victorious over real enemies, sin, victorious over death itself by conquering the grave, and Satan's head is crushed under Jesus's foot. We are God's children now. The creation is waiting, groaning for that final day of redemption. The Lord's victory is an empty tomb and Easter morning. But Psalm 98 says it so marvelously. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have worked salvation for him. The Lord has made known his salvation. He has revealed his righteousness in the sight of the nations. He has remembered his steadfast love and faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Break forth into joyous song and sing praises. Sing praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of melody, with trumpets and the sound of the horn. Make a joyful noise before the King, the Lord. Indeed, we give thanks to you, O Lord, for the glorious victory of our salvation, which only Christ could gain for us. We'll see you next time.